we could sit here and rattle off a million problems. To me, Chris, that is the number one problem. The predictability of these big matches. Orton is not beating John Cena. R-Truth is not beating John Cena. Jey Uso is not losing to Logan Paul.
All right, let's talk about Logan Paul versus Jey Uso has been announced for Saturday night's main events. It says in our notes for tonight, is there time for a title change? I think that's a pretty obvious no. The first ever title defense on him after Jey Uso won the World Championship for his first time at WrestleMania. Just a little over a month later, he'll have his first title defense. Do you have him lose the championship at his first title defense after winning it the first time? Do you pull a swerve, bro? Is that possible?
Well, bro, a couple of things too you got to look at too, Chris. How quickly they took the Intercontinental title off of him, so you can't do that again. And number two, man, if anybody doesn't need a title, it's Logan Paul.
Correct.
If anyone he does not. The only thing about it though, bro, is if Logan Paul were indeed the champion, he would be bringing that belt everywhere. That belt would be all over the place. But no, Chris, if you take that belt off of Jey Uso at this point, you kill that guy.
Oof, man, yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think putting the U.S. Championship on Logan Paul when they did, I think that was I was a fan of it. I think it was a really good call as far as bringing over the at least the attempt to bring on that crossover crowd. Logan Paul's got it, man. For someone, we were just talking about Angle. Like learning the business as quick as Angle did. Logan Paul's right up there too. Just learning the business as quick as he did, man. Yeah. Absolutely got to give him major kudos for that. I don't think Logan Paul is, as far as world champions concerned, like I've said this before, his role, to me at least, and what it seems like is clear, he has that crossover appeal and he has the ability to have so much heat that he can win some, and eventually get fed to the baby face, and so I'm fine with that, man. Yeah, that doesn't need a title. I'm usually the one who's saying like these people. I'm not a big fan of like this person doesn't need a title, whatever. But when it comes to someone like a Logan Paul, like he doesn't. He knows his role, and he's fine. Agree. Yeah. What about John Cena taking out R-Truth at the presser? There's a lot of people saying, man, like, hey, this is going to lead to a match. And Vince, come on, man.
I think it's going to be a Saturday night main event match.
Yeah, man. Why though?
Just so they have something to book. Just so that's it. That's the only reason, bro. Just so they have something to book.
I don't understand why though. It just doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. Why would you book? Like, to me, and I'm a sucker for R-Truth. I say this all the time. He's hilarious. He's ageless. He ages like fine wine when it comes to his pro wrestling career. But at the same time, man, he's been a comedy act for the majority of his run. What I mean? What would make it like it? There's no sense of like you want to talk about predictability to a fault. Like, come on, man. I said this before on a previous show. It would only make sense to me if John Cena absolutely obliterates R-Truth from the very beginning. Like, just squash match, obliterates him. R-Truth may try to do a handshake, or you don't have to do this type of, try to hug him or something like that. Get that comedy bit in real quick, and then just obliterates. If R-Truth gets any offense in, man, oh god,
bro, you're not gonna have that when you only have 4 matches on the show. You're not gonna have that, man.
I just, why would you? Vince is someone who is so like a legend in the business when it comes to backstage writing and creative. Would you give R-Truth any offense in this match against John Cena?
The match would never be booked, Chris.
Correct.
And Chris, I got to tell you, bro, listen, I complain and bellyache and kvetch a lot about WWE creative. And the main reason why I really do that is because the lack of effort is so disappointing to me. I know what it takes to put on a good show. But we could sit here and rattle off a million problems. To me, Chris, that is the number one problem. The predictability of these big matches. Orton is not beating John Cena. R-Truth is not beating John Cena. Jey Uso is not losing to Logan Paul. These what are supposed to be big matches, there's no question to what the outcome is going to be. I think that is the biggest problem and the biggest issue.
Yeah, because it makes everything feel like filler.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you're and you're just basically just like pimping these people out of their money because everything's filler. There's no element of surprise. There's no unpredictability. So until maybe a Big Four pay-per-view, maybe you're going to have filler events every single time of results that you know is going to happen. But those people, again, man, they're so sucked into wrestling as a whole. They know 99% at least of the results, and they still buy the tickets.
Absolutely,
man. Like
Chris, I remember going all the way back to Survivor Series, and that's 6 months ago now.
Yeah,
you knew the babies were going over the bloodline. I mean, there's no way you built it. You knew, and that was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
What? Give me one thing that has been unpredictable in the last 6 months.
Agreed.
And if it is unpredictable, it's bad unpredictable. Sami Zayn beating Gunther is not good unpredictable, man. Sami Zayn's going nowhere. That's not. But man, I think that's the biggest issue, man.
Yeah, man.
And
I agree.
It's either that or it's a no stakes. The match doesn't matter. Like Saturday night main event, bro. This is the main event on Saturday main event. It's Breakker and Rollins against Zayn and Punk. Who cares? I mean, the outcome of that match means absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed, man. But here's the issue with that, Vince. People don't care about that anymore.
You're right.
They don't care about stakes. They don't care about unpredictability. Yeah. They just want a match to cook. I mean, that's what we talked about before. Yes. They just wanted to cook, man. Oh, it cooked. And all around the socials. Oh, that tag team match cooked. And then we'll get the infamous this is awesome. This is awesome. We'll get all of that. We'll get all of those things in that match, and they consider that a success.
No yeet. No yeet. Yeet.
There you go.
Oh, you're right, Chris. You're right. You're dead on. You are dead on. Yes.
And I just don't understand the moral code, like morally. You know what I mean? Like there's just like, from a business standpoint, like how far do you go that you're just kind of breaking a moral code by saying we know good and well that these people are going to buy these tickets and we're going to say all the numbers on the pressers and record breaking this and record breaker that and chart breaking this and all that. But as far as the substance is concerned, it's like someone coming to like, you know, a really good like restaurant, right? And it's like, man, we got the best this, and we promote it. You spend just the finest top dollar on a steak that tastes like cardboard. And then what you do is you'll have the cognitive dissonance. That's when that start kicking in. You're like, well, I mean, at least the customer service.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
At least there's some good decorum here. You know what I mean? Like the decorations. like that's what people are doing every single time now, man. They're trying to figure something out that's like, man, why should I swipe that credit card for $15K?
Yeah.
Well, I get a selfie with Hogan. I get a selfie with, the Miz. I mean, it's like, dude, you're 40. Why are you swiping $15K for that?
I know, man. I know.
Yeah, it's a sad state, man.